Right, hello and welcome to the channel. The title of this video is Mig Like Tig. And the reason for this video is a friend of mine got in contact with me. He's seen me do this process on a video previous and he's asked a few questions, so I thought I'd do a video for him. And the reason for this video is there's a technique that I use when I'm MIG welding. If I can't quite get into the area properly or can't generate the right angle to put down a run, or if the metal's too thin, and there's a risk of burning through. So this process that I use just sort of guarantees me a good strong joint and a neat finish, because there's nothing worse than trying to put a run along a piece of material and you end up going on one side more than the other, or it looks messy and there's loads of grinding off. So hopefully with this process, it's a nice neat finish, really simple to do, really easy to learn, and it's really strong and I like doing it. So hopefully you can see the benefits of it. If you don't, it's not for everyone, but this is a process that I like to use every now and again, and hopefully you get something from the video. So I'll just quickly do a quick diagram just so you can kind of see what I'm going to try and achieve. So if we've got two pieces of material, and that's our butt joint through the middle, so side A and side B. I'm going to start here and put my first tack down, and then whilst that's still hot, I'm literally going to strike at the very back of that weld there, which will then generate a puddle and join onto the back there. And then I'm going to keep repeating this process and build up a series of tacks along like this, which is just like TIG, so hence why Mig Like Tig, because it will kind of look like a TIG run, a bit bigger, but you kind of get what I mean. And with this way, what we're doing is getting enough penetration through each tack, which will then make a continuous joint along the back, So this way we can keep the heat down, and we can just control the speed that we're going at, and we can make sure that we're hitting both panels as we're going along, and we're getting a nice even penetration all the way through and a nice strong joint. So that's the goal. So that's what I'm going to try and achieve. So I shall set up the welder now and then start doing a practical for you to see. Okay, so excuse the noise of the fan in the background off the welder. So when you normally do a fabrication MIG run, is what I'm going to call it, you start from right and then you will push that weld puddle and go across like that, in that direction if you're right-handed. So with this process, we're going to be starting from the left and we're going to be going that way, because then we can join on to the back and it just makes it easier for us to see visually. Otherwise, if you put one here and then you've got to get the MIG torch to join onto the back here, it's quite awkward. So this way is the complete opposite to the conventional doing the fabrication run. But I shall show you now when I weld it up. Okay, so here's my sample piece, and if we just take a close-up look, that's what I mean by joining onto the back of each tack. Now if I turn this over, there is my penetration all the way through, and that is enough penetration to then, when you do that on a butt joint, that would be strong enough to join the two panels. Okay, so now I'm going to be doing the same on a basically real life piece, joining the two bits together along this butt joint here, so you can then see what the penetration is like. Okay, as you can see, so looks really neat, nice even burn all the way along. And if I turn it over, lots of penetration all the way through. So I'll give that a bend just so you can see this like a strength test and see that process isn't going to crack. So I'd say that's pretty strong. Okay, so we've done the easy bit where I've welded it up on a flat bench, an easy case scenario. So we go to something a bit more realistic. We're going to do an outside corner edge there. So just a piece that I've shaped, tacked together. So now I'm going to run a weld all the way along there so you can see it in kind of like a real life scenario. Okay, so with that, you can see a nice even burn, a nice little run all the way through, you know, lots of penetration. So that is a nice, strong, neat joint, you know, and on a 90-degree outside corner. So happy with how that one turned out. I've done some other pieces. So this is an internal curve because not everything's going to be external. Vertical weld. So starting at the top, finishing at the bottom, you know, lots of penetration on the back. And again, a nice, neat, strong weld using that process. There's an external one for you I've done. Again, starting at the top, working my way down to the bottom. We'll just hold that up there. And then lots of penetration through the back. So again, same process, same results, you know. So if you're not confident at doing a long run, this is fantastic for you. And just a way of generating that nice, strong joint. That's what we're after at the end of the day. I've done a slightly different piece, a little T-piece there, you know, with a lip. So 2 faces along there, you know. So got to be quite accurate with this. Now this would be very difficult if you're just trying to run, you know, along there in one continuous go. So this way we've guaranteed a nice strong joint just by doing that method. So not everyone is going to like this process. There'll be loads of negative, you know, comments or thumbs down, but hey ho, this is just a process for the novice out there. Even the professional car restorers may even use this. I use this and I restore cars for a living, you know. So this is just an idea that hopefully will help you tackle your home project. That's what all these videos are about, just giving you a little bit of advice and a little bit of know-how to do your home project. You know, you're not going to do this process if you're pipe welding or high-end fabrication, you know, but putting the sill on the car, this would be perfect. Do you know what I mean? If you're working on your inner arch, again, it's a great little way of putting a nice strong joint on. So yeah, if you like it, great. If you don't, well, I don't care. But that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you've liked it. Please go check out my Instagram, PayPal if you want to support the channel. And that is pretty much it. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you've learned something or just picked something up along the way in this video. That's what we're here for. Little YouTube community all getting together, sharing ideas. So hopefully you've enjoyed it. And I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.